Today we're going to have a conversation with Tulsa Edison running back Sevion Morrison, and all that's coming up after the bump.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time, and today we're going to have a conversation with 2020 Tulsa Edison running back Sevion Morrison. For those who have been following recruiting closely for the 2020 class, you'll know that Sevion has been a dude. During his junior year, he rushed for over 2,700 yards, over 3,000 yards all-purpose, nearly 40 touchdowns. I talked with him about that monster junior year, what he expects for himself in 2019. We also talked about his offer list, which includes places like Mississippi State, Washington, UCF. We could go on here, Utah. But you know what's not on it? An OU offer, or even an Oklahoma State offer. And that, I think, is going to change soon. But we also talked about how Sevion is dealing. And for a lot of folks who are watching his recruitment, they don't want to see what happened with Josh Jacobs happen with this man. Josh Jacobs was a guy who didn't get an offer until very, very, very late to Alabama, Missouri, and Oklahoma. Chose Alabama. Now he's entering the early draft and will forever be known as the dude who destroyed Robert Barnes in the Orange Bowl, among other things. Sevion has that kind of talent. I'm gonna talk to him now. I'm here with Sevion Morrison, and hey, bro, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Yo, bro, I'm doing really good. I'm still waiting on you to get your OU offer because you get offers from almost everybody else, or so it seems. Your recruiting is blowing up. I mean, you were getting offers before, and then you put together this like all-world season of like 2,700 yards rushing and like 3,000 all-purpose yards at Edison. And bro, how do you feel about all of this? Like, do you feel it's a long time coming? Do you feel like, you know, it's kind of just a whirlwind? What do you feel?
Man, I just feel like kind of like a long time coming because the work I put in, I knew it would be a great result eventually, you know?
Yeah, I do actually. I mean, I just got done with that same process myself. I just got done writing this book, and it was folks talking about, yo, big deal, you wrote your book. And I'll be like, man, I've been trying to get this book like deal for like 12 years. Like, nah, I've been working at this day and night. And I feel that you've been doing the same thing, bro.
Yes, sir. Just a football version.
Yeah.
Not too close to the book, you know.
So tell me about that. Like, how'd you get started playing football, and when did you know not only that you were good enough to play college football, but that you wanted to play big-time college football?
I actually been playing football since that was the first sport I ever played. So about first grade, I think, kindergarten, something like that.
Okay. And
then really I woke up my freshman year and realized I had an opportunity to play Division I football, college football, you know?
Well, was that you coming to that realization, or was that like Coach TD telling you that? When did you realize that you could do that?
Probably it was on the field. Yeah, me and Coach TD, we was at practice. I was only a freshman, but just the way I would dominate the starting defense.
Right.
As far as, I was on scout team, like, you know, that's to help the defense get better. And I was just juke them out, run, pass them, score. And my friends and my coaches would tell me, man, you got talent, man. It really took me a while to wake up. So about the end of my freshman year, I'm like, I can go play. I just got to put in the work.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I'm looking at that, right? And I can see that work, and I can see how you develop, because I'm watching film from not just last year but the year before. And the thing that I enjoy most about you is that you are much more decisive in your cuts, and that's, vision is something I tell folks, you really can't teach it. You can teach a kid what hole he's supposed to hit, but how he hits it and when, and the patience to do so, those are reps. And then with those reps, you get to see lanes that might not be there. So, like, do you think that it's just that Coach TD trusted you more with y'all? Because sometimes it seemed like y'all running some zone blocking scheme, and other times not so much. So, like, what are y'all running, and how much of that is on you?
You right. It's probably like a run blocking scheme, but not too much of it is on me. It's also on my line, you know. But like you said, back with the seeing the holes, spotting holes, that's really myself working on hand-eye coordination, you know, finding that hole, hitting that gap, knowing the right time to hit the crease, certain amount of speed you got to have, you know. It's just a lot.
No, I mean, and they put a lot on you because, with that many yards, you get a lot of carries. So the other thing that I wonder is, how do you feel about your body? Do you feel like you're holding up okay?
Oh yes, sir. But I like probably after my six touchdown game against Kawita, had to realize like as much hits I'm taking, really, as much hits I'm taking, I know I had to take care of my body. So my main goal was at the beginning of the game, run so fast where they can't even hit me. So
no, and there's some of that because I also see some defenders that got you dead to rights, and you be like, nope, not today. just put them on skates, dog.
Perfect timing. That's the key too. Timing.
Yeah, I mean, and you have that. You also, your hands are underrated. That's the thing. Like, I've only seen you catch a few passes, but you look like you are able to spot the ball. You catch the ball with your hands. You catch the ball in stride, and you know what to do with it. Is that something that y'all work on a lot in practice, or is it just one of those where you get a play call where you just out on a wheel route and all of a sudden there you go?
See, it's crazy because wide receiver was my primary position when I first started playing football. So
okay,
I have a pass with it. Like I always wasn't just a true 100% running back. I also play slot wide receiver.
So that has a lot to do with being able to work in traffic and over the middle. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
What position do you play on the basketball team?
Oh, I play really shooting guard kind of, slasher kind of. I don't do that much shooting, though. I go straight to the hole. So you out here you just flash. All right, that's where that comes from. Yes, sir.
Nah, that's what's up. So what are your goals for 2019? What do you want to do? Not just, necessarily on the football field, but for yourself.
For myself, I'm aiming, like I want to end this semester with a 4.0. I ended last semester with a 3.7. That's not too far off from a 4.0. Just know I got to work a little harder. I also want to get my younger teammates on my team more active so they'll get ready to play this year.
Right.
And really just just enjoy my process and eventually narrow down my list of offers that I'm continue to pick up.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, right now, just bring them in, dog. I mean, I know you have in your head a few places that you're looking at. We need to get into those because folks are gonna want to know. They're going to ask, hey, where are you looking at, Sevion? So, like, your top 5 right now. What do you got?
Top 5. I haven't really thought about it, but
and I'm not mad at you because if I were you, I wouldn't be thinking that much about it neither. But I mean, where you grew up thinking that you might want to play. What was in your head when you were, say, that true freshman, when you decided to actually be about it and that you could be about it?
And I grew up like mom's side OU fans, dad's side OSU, so it was always one of those. That's what I grew up watching. Really, OSU though.
Okay.
That's the place.
And you got that offer, right?
No, sir. I don't have no in-state offers.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some folks that are going to be listening to this and be pulling their hair out. Be like, why ain't we offer one of the best running backs in the state? But it's that's the other thing. Your particular recruiting class at your position is loaded. And I feel awful for a lot of y'all because, like, you come out last year, you come out the year after. It feels like, a lot of y'all would be contenders for some of these really big offers. But I wonder, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with folks telling you, yo, man, your class is just loaded with good running backs?
I just really just say, yeah, it's a lot of good running backs. But then at the same time, I just think, you're one of them great running backs at the end of the day.
Hey.
That's what I tell myself. So.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. And, you keep at it. And, I mean, if we say keep at it like it's coach speak or whatever. But, hey, I'm a chippy dude. I remember the folks that slighted me. And I wear that with me. And that drives me. So, I mean, if that's what you do, and are you built that way? I might be speaking something you already know.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Well, I mean, Coach TD will help you with that, right? Because that's what coaches are good for, and they're able to keep you on track, keep you level-headed about what's going on, and to just do you, and things will take care of themselves.
Okay.
So now that we kind of touched on that, right? And we touched on some of your goals in 2019. What is, you think, the weakness in your game?
Weakness in my game? Probably I got to get better at selling fakes, like, because knowing that I'm a big threat,
Right.
If I could sell a good fake, because, like, I was getting the ball a lot, like we say, touchdowns, all them yards.
Right.
If I could sell a good fake, they'll all just jump on me, and that leaves so much stuff open.
Very true. How's your blocking?
Oh, blocking is good.
I'm telling, like the Mike linebacker coming up the middle to destroy your quarterback. You gonna pick him up?
Yes, sir.
Free
We
safety
going
on the
head
blitz.
up.
You gonna pick him up?
Yeah, we meeting like a train wreck. I ain't gonna let him touch my quarterback.
I'm saying, like, are you trying to roll into him, or are you trying to stand him up?
Nah, we hitting. We going head on.
Hey, nah, that's what's up. I mean, that's a trait. That's a hustle trait, right? And I mean, every coach will tell you running back that don't block won't play. But you know, sometimes you be like, yo, man, you saw that he just whiffed on that block and you just threw him out there, right? Nah,
Yeah,
it's a pride thing, right? Blocking is a pride thing. Ain't no stats in blocking.
it is.
So I mean, how do you get to a place where you become proud of your blocking?
Probably just knowing like how much respect you have for the person you blocking for. Honestly, just knowing it's a code, kind of, you know.
So
like my quarterback make sure he don't put me in a position to get hurt or injured or anything. I make sure I put him in a position nobody gets his blind side, nobody touches him.
Hey, nah, that's what's up. That's what we would like to hear. Sevion, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you want to tell me about?
Trying to think. No, sir. I think you got it all.
All right, brother. Well, hey, I'm gonna be in touch. I appreciate you doing this, taking some time out. You know what? I did miss this. Let me ask you this: how was junior day?
At OU?
Yeah.
Man, it was special. I can't even lie about that. It was real special. Coaches and them had me up there, just the vibe, you know. And then a couple, you know, I know a couple people from Oklahoma. I got to talk to some old friends. Like, I'm not sure if you're too familiar with Patrick Fields, but
oh yeah, I know a Pat Fields. Showed out in the Orange Bowl. Not a whole lot of people did.
yeah, that's my man right there. It's like a big brother, you know.
Okay.
He came down. We talked, and me and Coach Riley sat down with my mom and father, and then me and Coach Buller sat down with mom and father. Got to meet a lot of people like what's the name, Miss Annie.
Yeah, Miss Hanson. Yeah.
Real cool. It's a real cool place up there.
Nah, they take recruiting seriously. Like it's really is top notch what they do. I wonder though, like I don't know if anybody told you the Ty DeArmond story, but I'm going to go ahead and tell it to you if you haven't.
Okay.
So dude came to junior day, right? Hadn't had an offer, just didn't get one, and then on signing day, Coach Riley reached out, said, "You signed anywhere?" He said, "No, sir." He said, "You want to sign in Oklahoma?" He said, "Yes, sir." And that's how he ended up at OU. So if they invite you to these sorts of functions, right, I'm sure that they told you, yo, man, we like you. You know, we wouldn't have you here on Elite Junior Day if we didn't like you.
Yeah, like the people that was there, you either have an offer or close to getting one. So,
right. So I mean, that's the point. And I don't know if that gets made through to, and I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying it to the people who are listening, who are pulling their hair out about why doesn't Sevion have his offer yet? Because you also know about Josh Jacobs at Alabama, right?
Yeah, I'm close to him, kind of close to him.
Right. So, I mean, you pick his brain. I mean, pick everybody's brain. But, like, that's how people feel about you right now, right? They feel like another TPS kid is going to blow up and OU is going to miss out. Oklahoma State got Justice Hill, so they ain't miss out, right? And that's the other thing so when you hear people that are talking around you, that's part of this. So there's a lot of good feelings on the part of not just you personally, but you representing the area. And I don't know if Coach TD told you, but I played for him out there at Memorial when he was still there.
Yeah, he told me.
Okay, well, don't let him tell you too much. Don't let him tell you about O-Dub standing me up in the hole. Nah, Coach TD, yeah, that's my man. That's my man. But I hope to get up there, see y'all, talk a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.